My boss asked me. He was like, "What's going on, Steve? What's going on with the show? Who's your special guest?" I was like, "Van Damme." He's like, "Jean-Claude Van Damme." I was like, "I mean, it was me, but yeah."
That's why I spelled it John Claude Van Damme.
John, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I think I spelled it like John Cloud Van Damme, like all I did it as a joke.
That's funny.
So, yeah, I am late and wrong. I'm freezing. I'm having some internet connection issues, computer issues, all that fun stuff. I've been trying to get on here for an hour. So I apologize to those that have been waiting. We got a few people on.
Everybody went to sleep. Ain't nobody care about the show.
You got 4 people on already. So,
well, they shouldn't be on. Go home.
They are home.
Oh, well, go to bed.
Yes.
Because that's where I was. I was about to go to bed.
You were. Taylor, what's up? What's up, Justin? What's up, Ryan? All right, so let's start this off. Welcome to the Geeks, episode 5. This is Will.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
Just call it the League of Geeks already. Jesus Christ, you're killing us, man.
We can't. We're on episode 5 now, Sean. We're new.
Oh, well, this is Sean. Yada yada yada.
As Elaine Bennis, yada yada yada.
Yada yada yada.
So, you guys watch anything new this week before we get? Because I know Sean, you watched Halo. I watched Halo.
I did not watch Halo because of what you guys were saying about what happened when you watched Halo. Plus, I don't have Showtime, so.
You don't need Showtime. It's Paramount Plus.
It's Paramount. Yeah, it's Paramount Plus.
Oh, is it Paramount Plus? Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah, you try to get out. I
really did. I thought it was Showtime. I was like, I don't have to deal with it. Now I have to watch it.
Al, the Geeks is the shit. Thank you, Al. I like the Geeks too as well. So I won't talk about that yet. We'll wait since
your fucking handle is still.
Well, that's still. I can't change Twitter. I can't change anything. Fucking Apple won't let me change the logo.
Facebook won't let us change the name.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Everything is annoying. Alan never played the game, but I'll check the show out. So before we get to talk to Halo, I'm going to talk about something I doubt you guys watched, but for some odd reason I saw it on Peacock and it piqued my interest. I don't know why. I love documentary series. I love stuff like that. And the WWE is doing a documentary series called WWE Evil. And it's doing about all the bad guys in WWE. And I watched 2 episodes. I watched the Hollywood Hogan episode, and I watched the Ric Flair episode because those are my guys. That's what I grew up watching. All the new guys, I don't care.
I haven't watched wrestling since it became WWE. I stopped watching it when it was WWF.
Yeah, it's about it was like at the end.
And that fucking Panda website was like, "No, stop your bullshit." We're the World Wildlife Foundation, and we get that. Ugh.
Yeah,
Fucking
so I mean,
pandas.
it was really good. Like they're short. They're John Cena, like I guess like produced them, and he does the the voiceover stuff for it. It was actually pretty good. I think nothing new. I like the Ric Flair one because actually the Ric Flair one kind of got me a little sad to hear about just hearing a little bit about him because it's like he had like one line where he's like he was paying alimony to 3 women at the same time. He's like, that must be a record. And I'm like, damn, dude, like you did not separate the character from the man in real life. And it was like it was kind of crazy. So, but like I watched those 2 episodes, those were really good.
I love
what's up, Nate? He's having date night. We wanted to say what's up.
Ric Flair all over the place, man. He's still out there. He's still trying to do his thing.
He is. His daughter.
He's still going woo in restaurants and shit. I've seen him. Seen his ass on Instagram.
I think it's dope. For as old as he is.
Hey man, he's always wearing the $15,000 Rolex, $1,000 shoes. That was Ric Flair, man. It was awesome.
Hulk Hogan and his racist ass.
Yeah, that man has some issues. He's got some demons.
He does. So it was actually a decent show. It was a decent, again, pick and choose. I'm not gonna watch them all. Like I don't care about Sasha Banks and stuff like that. Like I never watched them wrestle, so it wasn't my big thing. Ryan says Abbott Elementary came back. It did, and I caught up on Abbott Elementary.
So
were you watching it a little? I didn't even know you were started watching it yet.
I watched it with the kids.
Damn, although that light is bright on your face.
I know. I gotta move my lights around. I've been rearranging the room, so as you can see behind me. So
you're whiter than me. Golly.
Oh, I'm not. I'm actually got tan going, but I got like 5 light bulbs facing at me this way because I got that big, like, I don't know what squid bulb.
The Geeks, episode 5 with Steve, Alil, and Casper, the friendly fucking ghost.
All right, Steve, please.
Is that better?
There you go. That is better. That looks great. Now you look like my friend. There you go.
Right.
You were freaking me out for a minute. It was like the X-Files and shit.
All right. So, but yeah, so check out WWE Evil on Peacock. I did watch Abbott Elementary. I really do like it. It's still not as high as all those other shows, like Superstore and Parks and Rec and everything. But it's a fun show so far. Maybe it's going to take a couple seasons before it kind of hits that level, but I'm enjoying it.
I think it started off really great.
I think it did start off great.
This episode wasn't one of the best episodes though, so it feels like it's kind of like after being gone for a few weeks, whatever it was, and then coming back, it's like But I liked it. I enjoyed the episode. It just wasn't one of the strongest. That's all.
So Al wants to know, will we all watching WrestleMania next week? It's streaming on Peacock. I can't believe that. I was like,
oh, it's streaming for free?
Streaming for free on Peacock.
Probably still won't watch it.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody who's in it.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Exactly. Unless they're bringing back the Rock and Stone Cold.
Why would I watch WWE? When have we ever talked about wrestling on this show?
I think we've had episodes where we talked about wrestling.
We have not. We have not had a fucking episode.
Although that is wrestling is not in our.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I agree. Flair got himself into trouble recently. The Miz was great, and thanks Al for my room's looking great. Yeah, it's getting there. I got some more work to do, but so I watched that. Abbott Elementary, caught up on that. Again, like I said, I really do like it. What else did I watch? I watched Scream. I watched the new Scream movie.
Mm-hmm. Now, I watched this in the theater, and I went over with Brian Stitcher and the Horror Returns fellas, and I reviewed that over there with them. And they don't have a 0 to 0 like we do. They got a 1 through 10, right? That's their rating scale. And I gave the movie a 4 out of 10. I thought it was okay, but I was like, It was just okay. My biggest problem was...
They give it, Steve.
Oh, they gave it like 6s, and I think 6s, 7s, something like that. Like they really liked it, but my biggest problem with it is they just fucking flat out cheated. Like it wasn't even like it was like bullshit. Like they just fucking cheated. Like they were like, oh, they show you the fucking the Ghostface killer, and then when you find out who it is, it's like, well, that doesn't make sense because that person is taller than fucking Dewey, and that killer is fucking not. So.
Who was the killer?
Platform shoes, like what's going on?
Who was the killer?
I'm not spoiling it now. I mean,
what?
John,
because Steve and I want to review it for 31 days.
Yeah, it was a little girl. It was a little girl. It was a little girl. I mean, not like a little girl, but it was a high school girl. But she was smaller. She was the smallest one in the friend group.
Oh,
there's no way she fucking toe-to-toed up with fucking David Arquette
and killed all those people.
Fucking sliced him from fucking.
Well, it wasn't only her. It was 2 killers, like it always is.
Yeah, but even that, like, there was a whole scene where the killer was going after him, and I'm like, but nobody's around to see this. Like, why?
No,
it's just for the fucking movie.
No, that's not true.
Oh, I guess there was somebody else in the room. I keep confusing it with the sister that was attacked in the the kitchen of the hospital. That hospital shit. That whole hospital setup. I work in hospitals.
Well, the ridiculous. The hospital was literally the original Halloween 2, where the hospital is empty, and that's what I started laughing. But I guess the thing is with this movie, what I enjoyed, again, I go in with low expectations. If I had to do it out of a 10 scale, I give it like a 5 or a 6, just because I did like the legacy characters. I liked all the extra meta bullshit about toxic fandom. I thought that was pretty funny. Like
there was some
like,
stuff that was good, and I actually rather enjoyed Ghostface being. He was like more. The killer itself was more brutal.
He was brutal, and that's that's the other thing too. Is like I had the kids watch with me, and they actually were more scared of this than they were Halloween Kills. They were like when the you saw Jenna Ortega's leg get broken, like you saw the break, you saw the bone pop out. You're seeing knives go through throats, like all the way through faces. Like it's brutal. And
there was that one scene with that boy,
that.
with that boy from 13 Reasons Why, and he's
Yeah.
fucking walking through the house, and it's like
setting you up. Yeah,
fucking 20 minutes of that shit. I'm like,
but you knew it was
do
gonna happen. I knew because the kids are all like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "He's not behind there." I'm like, "He's not there. He's not." Close the refrigerator, not there. Close this thing, not there. I'm like, "This is not happening, guys. Not happening."
In hindsight,
right,
I was probably a little rough on it because I'm a big fan of the Scream franchise.
well, and plus you went to go pay for it. Like I got to see it for free on Paramount Plus. So
except for Scream 3. I mean, Scream 1 is still the best. Scream 2 is really good. Scream 3, really bad. And I actually really liked Scream 4.
I like Scream 4. So, yeah, and
and
they brought back the sheriff, I mean, well, the cop from that. So, and I like that little, again, so it was those little lines, those throwaway lines, like when the kid from 13 Reasons Why, I was like, oh my God, my mom was involved in one of these. And they're like, nobody cares about the sequel characters, but then she gets off. You know what I mean? And it's like,
but then there was also that thing where like they introduced the sister in the beginning, and she was working at a bowling alley in Modesto, California.
Yeah, I saw that.
Where I used to live.
That's right.
And then they were like,
used to live there.
I'm like, they're like, we're going to Foxborough, and I'm like, one, I didn't even know that was in California. Like for some reason,
I thought it was North Carolina.
That had escaped my mind.
But
or no, Woodsboro, not Foxborough.
Yeah,
Woodsboro. But then they were like just driving through like a fucking forest to get there, and I'm like, listen, you're not going through a forest to get anywhere from Modesto. So these motherfuckers did not do their research on how to get from Modesto to a fucking fake town. I'm like, that shit looks like Florida or fucking Louisiana. We don't have those trees out here like that.
We have swamps out here. Swamps. What's up, James? Ryan's been bitten to Spartacus. Al says they should have made Scream where Sydney becomes a killer. It's too late for that. That's too late for that. You're not going to make a middle-aged woman with kids and everything a serial killer after she's already been through it 5 times.
Courtney Cox looked terrible.
She did, but she's getting old, man. What do you want?
No, it's not that she's no. It's not that she's old. It's the amount of work. That's what I'm saying. She's trying not to look old, and it's making it even worse.
Well, and then putting her next to Neve Campbell, where Neve Campbell actually like aged really well, like it didn't help at all. Like it's like Neve Campbell looks great.
Great.
Like I was like surprised. I was like,
even Dewey looked all right.
I mean, but you looked old and beat the hell out. I mean,
well, that was his character.
I know.
But he hadn't had, you know what? But Dewey didn't have any fucking work done either.
No, he didn't. He didn't. So. But the movie to me was very predictable. And again, it was funny because I laughed too at the beginning when Dewey predicted the movie.
But also,
I'm like, definitely that's him. I'm like, it's definitely the guy from The Boys. Like, because like he has no reason for being there. He's one of the killers.
But also, like, no,
that's what you call his son, isn't it? Kurt Russell's son.
Quaid.
Oh, Quaid, yeah.
Jack Quaid, Dennis Quaid's son. But very low body count in this Scream 5, very low.
Yeah.
The couple deaths that do happen, a couple of them are off screen. It's like, come on.
But what's off screen?
Who died? Well, I guess the boy from 13's Reason Why he got it, and the mom got it. Yeah. That was kind of cool though in broad daylight. That was right. It was
right. I mean, right in the middle of everything, and her kill again, pretty brutal.
I guess the one random dude at the bar that got it outside of the bar.
But you saw it too, and that's the knife went right through the neck, and you see it, and then you find out
all the main characters, all the kids, like
survived.
Like, they all survived. They all got stabbed at, but like didn't die. Like,
well, I'm glad Randy's niece and nephew didn't die. I was really upset. Like I thought they. I'm
upset they keep bringing Randy back in.
No, man, Randy's awesome.
Ridiculous.
They should have brought the ghost of Jamie Kennedy back as well.
You know what? Maybe I should fucking go through the whole series again and then watch that one and just see if it hits me different. I don't know what it was.
You know what? I guess
just
maybe
didn't
that's
hit
it. We watched the original recently with the kids, and so like a lot of this stuff. Like once I saw the house, I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Oh my god!" Like we're right here. All this is like reliving. And then I'm like watching Jack Quaid's like he's wearing almost the same flannel that what's his face had on too. Am I getting feedback? Is that me? What the hell's going on?
Sean's frozen, so it's whatever he's doing.
Okay.
Look at Sean's fucking stoic ass.
Yeah, he's all frozen. But I liked it because like, some of the clothing matched up, all that kind of stuff was going on. I thought it was really, really interesting. That's all Sean's doing. Sean's putting topless shirts of Van Damme on.
That's a sexy man.
So I enjoyed Scream. I'm not saying it was the best. I'm not saying it's the worst.
I would rank it.
Well, it's okay.
I would rank it just above
3.
3. I would rank it above 3. But I don't think it's better than 4, 2, or 1.
I have to rewatch 4. I did enjoy 4.
I
got to rewatch it. I got to rewatch 4. I think. I think Steve. Maybe you know what? Maybe Steve will do a live watch through of the Scream movies this Halloween. This Halloween, we'll do it.
It's gonna be.
I will stay up late. It will not be. I will stay up late, Steve. I will watch those with you because I love those movies.
I do.
What about me?
I do as well.
You just counted me out.
You know what? You know what? You did join us for a lot of 31 days last year. So,
but he didn't watch half the ones he joined us for.
That is true.
Who did not watch?
A ton of them.
I watched a lot. What are you talking about? I did too watch a lot of them.
Sean, there was a lot of times you were like, "I'm just hanging out." You were like, "What happened? No shit. What happened?"
Really?
Yeah, you did do that. Yes. You did that quite a bit.
It was fine. I like it. I like talking.
Yeah, we like having you on. Just listening in the background. Yeah, so that's really.
I don't like y'all anymore.
That's really all I watched that was new outside of. I know Sean watched the first episode of Atlanta.
I did a little, and you watched it too.
And it's still, Sean, it still fucked me up. I'm still fucked up.
Yeah,
still,
like, was it like serious or was it like?
Yeah, it was.
Sad
it was literally Donald Glover doing like taking it at the 30-minute like it was like a Twilight Zone episode because it had nothing to do with the series.
It was.
Donald Glover did not appear until the very end. It was all of a sudden we're following this kid in school who gets in trouble. He's a little black kid, and you know, like the counselor. It's this crazy. Like you're watching this. Okay, so before this part, there's these two men on a boat. It's a black guy and a white guy, and they're talking about like racism status and all this kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden it gets into this weird demonic shit. Like the lighting around them dims. They're on this lake and it disappears. And he's talking. You know, the white guy saying that the lake they're on it was an area that was flooded. So it's like there's black people who were living there because it was predominantly a black town. It was this crazy story that was happening. It was like this 5-minute thing, and all of a sudden it went into like these ghosts pulling this black guy into the water or into the something. And like it just then cuts. Yeah, and then you follow this kid. He's in school. He's sleeping in class. You know, they announce that they're taking the whole class on a field trip to see Black Panther 2, and then he's dancing all over the place and gets in trouble. And they call his mom and his grandpa in, and the mom is just tired of the school bothering her and stuff. And the grandpa gives him a couple slaps across the face, and the counselor sees this, and the counselor calls, child services on him. And the mom throws the kid out of the house because child services is at the door. So they take him.
That's not what my mom would do.
I kind of want my kids to watch this episode. You think you have it tough? Here you go. And this kid gets adopted by this lesbian couple who are poor as shit. and they adopt like 3 or 4 other. They have 3 kids, I think, with them, Sean, or is it 2 other kids?
Well, Steve, it was based off of that California couple.
The ones that drove off the fucking cliff.
Yes.
Yes.
It was based
it's based off that story. So it's based off that, but it's like all these things are happening like throughout. Like there's this interaction with the police, how these 2 women are acting. It all gives you this full unsettling feeling.
It's unsettling. It's so crazy.
It's just I don't want to give away anymore.
It was good though. It was good. It was like Steve. It was like a Jordan Peele fucking movie that
like Get Out.
All up.
That's an FX show. So what's that streaming on?
Hulu.
Okay.
Hulu. Yeah.
But you haven't watched Atlanta at all, have you?
No, I haven't. But it's this is the 3rd season.
What's up, Carl?
Yeah.
And they're not like 20 episode seasons that are hour episodes, hour a minute. So like I could.
You can binge. You can binge.
I think I watched a clip. I'm pretty sure it was Atlanta where they were like in jail, and the one guy was talking to the girl that was in jail with him.
Well, that wasn't a girl, but yeah.
yeah, but like that whole scene.
Yeah,
like I've seen that several times. And I thought that was hilarious. So that's Atlanta, right?
Yeah, that's Atlanta. That's Atlanta.
So James wants to know if we caught the first episode of Halo. Sean and I did.
Get into it.
It took me 4 attempts to finish the episode.
Damn,
I'm so bored. I was really bored with the episode. Like it had like that decent fight scene where if they try to make it video game-esque, they kept going first person on a few shots and kills. What really threw me out of the show was the CG work. It wasn't even the character work. It was the
you little bitch.
He did say that little girl, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Wolfman's got snards.
But I feel the problem was anytime you saw Master Chief doing any kind of moves or fighting or anything, it was just
stupid.
It didn't look right. The CG just didn't look right, and it literally felt like a show coming straight out of the 90s. It
was garbage.
Hello? It felt like
So the CGI is bad. The action's bad.
Yeah. It just didn't.
So Halo fans rejoice.
No, Bel Air is terrible. I don't like Bel Air either.
Yeah, I'm not. I lost out on Bel Air. I just got.
I'm good.
Oh, sorry, Carl. Yes, James, I agree. The series it does feel a little too late. They need some other things going on. So, Alex, your new background shown.
This must be so frustrating to like regular podcast listeners when we're making visual jokes constantly.
We're all just laughing.
You should watch the live show.
I mean, it's predominantly a lot. What we do now is a live show. We just put the recording out as a podcast later. We've evolved. So
you should watch the live show. We're on. Well, when a little's not late, we're on at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
It was a late start.
Maybe time to replace the old PC.
I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was a computer. We'll see. But yes, I do. I just bought a refrigerator yesterday, so I'm not happy because I do want to get a new MacBook. So, but
well, and refrigerators aren't cheap. Good lord.
No, that bastard's $2,500.
That shit don't talk. What fucking refrigerator did you give for $2,500 that don't talk and don't tell you what's in the?
Seriously,
I got a basic French door kind of refrigerator thing.
I got a French door with the fucking freezer on the bottom. The whole thing.
That's what I got too.
$900.
Yeah, like $2,500. What kind of fucking shit you got?
You see those videos online where like girls are telling their boyfriends and shit like that they got premium air and it costs like $100 and their boyfriends are roasting them and shit. I feel like that's what I feel with you. Like, where'd you go to buy a refrigerator for $2,500?
Home Depot. It was Home Depot.
$2,500 for one at Home Depot.
Yeah, I got. Huh?
What did you get? I don't know. What?
I got a Whirlpool refrigerator
for $2,500.
Yeah, with the ice and the water on the door and everything. And Well, it was
I don't have
with the
that. I don't
taxes and
have
everything. It
the
was
ice cream
$23.90.
2,300. Yo, I seen the same refrigerator for like 1,500, maybe 1,000.
Not the size that needs to fit down
inflation,
here. They got a
Sean.
big size here. Yeah,
Inflation.
prices have gone up on everything, man.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
When
It's just
I did,
months ago,
Yeah,
that's-
because
I did
at
buy my
Black Friday when I
refrigerator
bought the
2 years
last
ago,
refrigerator, when I bought the refrigerator for the old house before we left on Black Friday, I bought that Samsung for $1,300. So
okay, yeah.
yeah. So,
we've been
but
doing
yes,
a lot
I
of that.
probably
That's
still
the
gonna be.
it's the Geezers podcast. We talk about buying home appliances. I just bought a
Yes.
new stove and oven. He
Oh,
bought a new
Look
refrigerator.
at that! Look at that! Yes, and I need to go get a lawnmower because
No, I still see stoves. I still see stoves for less than that. So I don't know. Maybe
well,
I'm
stoves.
Still, I didn't pay 20. I paid like 1,000.
But I also had to get one that fit this size. The refrigerator here is oversized, man. It's a big ass one. That I have to have it fit the same spot.
Well,
I want
you
to
got
have
some,
gaps.
you got some bougie shit because I see refrigerators on here.
Well, I did. I also got the stainless steel black metal.
Oh, so he went for the look.
Yeah, you got some bougie shit.
You know, man.
He got the look, but he didn't want the refrigerator talking shit to him though, so we didn't do that.
I don't want that talking. Carl.
So before we, go ahead. Oh,
he said Abbott Elementary is funny, kind of like Office and Parks and Rec.
Yeah, we love Abbott Elementary here at the Geeks. I did watch the show.
Oh, sorry. I was going to finish talking about Halo because Big Bird said that they didn't even look at the game when making the show, and that's the stupidest thing. If that's the case,
but they've been doing that. Remember Assassin's Creed? Remember that fucking travesty? Like
Assassin's Creed was fucking terrible.
Remember that garbage pile?
Oh, Fassbender. Even Tomb Raider wasn't good, man.
Oh,
none of them.
Garbage.
And then you have Uncharted. I haven't seen it yet, but for all accounts,
I thought you said your wife and daughter loved Uncharted.
Yet.
Huh? You guys were both talking. What'd you say?
I said it must not have been that good if we ain't see it yet.
No, we didn't. I didn't want to pay for it. I didn't want to go.
Wait, but your wife and daughter loved it.
They did, but
and your wife's a gamer too, Steve. So I'm gonna take her opinion.
No. We don't see eye to eye on movies a lot.
Does she play the Uncharted games?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna trust her opinion. Your wife's right, Steve.
Shut up.
Stop trying to
I'm just making sure Rachel's not listening because
she. Oh, she also told me to tell you you're fucking slacking with the comment shit because people be commenting and me and Sean can't see it because we're full screen.
No, he is a complete slacker. He is a slacker. Ever since he's gone to Florida, he has become a complete fucking slacker. Yeah.
So, as soon as the little got around fucking palm trees, everything changed.
I'm just fucking chilling now, you know. Fucking Margaritaville over here, listen to some Jimmy Buffett, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna start wearing those fucking Hawaiian
shirts, bowling shirts, and fucking.
I am not wearing no fucking Hawaiian.
Yeah, you are. You gonna find a nice one that has
Star Wars on. I can see you. I can see you.
You know you gonna find one
with a Disney style Hawaiian shirt with a fucking fedora, some little tan khaki shorts, and some sandals.
Hey, don't let there be a Marvel one, a Marvel fucking Hawaiian shirt.
And they have them. You know what? I'll be right back.
We know, motherfucker. We know you gonna have one.
I'm gonna be right back.
You come back with a Hawaiian shirt then. A little full of shit.
He's going to change. He already has it. He's going to change.
Right. Well,
what was that Mexican guy from Dexter, Sean?
I didn't watch Dexter.
He was in Miami. He was like Batista or something like that.
Ryan said should they stop making video game movies? Yes, they should.
I don't.
Well, Sonic wasn't bad. Sonic actually was pretty good.
Well, but Sonic doesn't really have a premise to begin with, so they had to kind of invent one, and it worked. But like they shouldn't stop making them. They should just, Oh, there he goes with his little fucking fedora. Look at him.
Ugh.
This is not mine. It's Alex's. It's a haunted mansion.
It looks like a little child's fedora too. Please.
Finger guns too? No.
You look like
finger guns, duck face, and the fucking fedora.
So
fucking
corny.
Shit.
Yeah, I can
tongue
see
out.
I can totally see him walking around like that too. Corny ass.
Palm trees, fucking surgery. This was fucking gigging. Look at him.
Pandora the Explorer.
What's up, Ryan? What's that?
Oh no, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Just terrible.
No, but I think
you like which car from the league? What's it?
Andre.
Andre.
I'm gonna start fucking wearing. What the fuck was that brand with all the
give yourself
shit?
a gap. You gotta give yourself a gap.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think they should stop making video game movies or shows. I think they should actually, pay attention to the source material. How about do that? How about when like you make a show or a movie like Assassin's Creed? How about when they go into the Animus? It's just like a bed that a little piece of plastic goes over their face, and now you're back in the past instead of this big ridiculous robotic arm and all this other intricate bullshit. Like, it would just be cheaper. Just lay him in a fucking tanning bed, call it a day. Now we're in the past. We get it. We all understand how it works. I don't know. Like, it just feels like they're trying to make these games are cinematic already. That's why we love playing them, because it feels like we're playing a movie. It feels like we're playing a show, something like that. So we're already in that cinematic mindset.
Well, it's not even that, Steve. I think the problem is, and it's the problem with a lot of these movies we talk about. People don't understand the source material, and they're taking bits and pieces and trying to shoehorn bullshit. That's all this is. When you see a bad comic book movie, they're not understanding source material. When you see a bad movie based on a book, they're not paying attention to the source material. They're just using the IP to sell the seats.
Speaking of bad comic book movies, I saw a funny meme today that was saying they were saying Jared Leto is star of the worst DC movie and a star of the worst Marvel movie. It's like, oh no. I'm still gonna go watch it though. I'll pay for that dumpster fire.
I'll listen to your review.
That's next week, right? That's next week.
I think so.
My phone.
Fuck, we got that and Moon Knight.
And Moon Knight, yeah, Moon Knight's on Wednesday.
Well, Moon Knight's easy though. That's an easy watch. Fucking Morbius, you can have that bullshit.
Why are you covering your face like this? What are you doing?
Because I'm cold and I want to go to sleep. I'm so tired right now.
I'm just sorry. I'm sorry I started us a half hour
fucking late, a little. God damn it.
So I watched a show on HBO Max, 4 episodes. I only got through 3. I didn't finish the finale, even though I really, really want to. DMZ.
I don't like it. Didn't like it.
I watched Sean. I love it.
0.
Hero.
Wow.
Hero.
Opposing views. Why?
I love the world they set up. I love all the gangs, all the shit, all the crazy stuff going on in there. There was a fucking war in episode 3. It was awesome. There's all kinds of crazy shit. I mean, Rosario Dawson is kind of like all over the place, but I like the world they set up. I think it's a cool premise. I think a lot of people are pissed off at the show because it is based on a comic book, but the comic book follows the protagonist is like a white male, and in this show, it's following Rosario Dawson. It's a completely different story.
I'm not mad about Rosario Dawson. She gets a hero.
Oh, hey, she looks a little. She don't look old enough to be that boy's mom. That boy's like 38 years old.
Rosario Dawson is the same. She is the same age I am. So I can see that. I can honestly see that.
Maybe. I mean,
I got a 22-year-old.
She's just holding it together, Rosario. So
I'm not.
I like it.
Yet.
I like it. I like.
So you like DMZ.
Mm-hmm.
Sean does not like DMZ. I mean, what do you rate it, Steve?
Me?
3
Hero.
episodes. Hero 0. Wow, this is really opposing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna continue. I've watched the first 3 episodes, and I'm just like,
no. If you watched the first 3, then you would have been in, because the 3rd has the fucking war at the end, and it's fucking awesome.
Taylor, Sean does not like anything anymore. That is pretty factual.
Not true, because Sean watched something this week that I recommended last week.
Oh, he did.
Hey.
And I did watch it. I watched Mayor of Kingstown, and holy shit, it's a hero.
Whoa.
That shit was amazing.
Wasn't I fucking telling you? Come on.
Great, Steve. Great.
Well, of course, because Hawkeye's in it.
Yeah, nothing to do with Hawkeye, but it was a good fucking show.
Always about Hawkeye.
Great show. Recommended. Hero.
All that shit in prison. Sean, that one old guy on the fucking prison wall was like, "This is my post." The fucking military's coming in like,
holy shit. Yo, but his wife was treating him like shit. His son was all messed up. Like, it was crazy, man. Just the stripper girl who was well, she wasn't really a stripper, but yo, the beginning stripper Joe, like that shit was crazy. I wasn't even expecting that. Like, oh, she gonna be a main story character. No, she wasn't.
It's been a minute, so I'm not really fresh on all the details, but I remember that scene where Jeremy Renner goes to rescue her from that house.
Yo, right, yo, real quick, Ryan, you are so right. That dude was so fucking stupid. Like, come on, bro, really? Like, yo, you that pressed to get some jail? Like, are you that pressed? Like, it was so
she fucking she fucked him up too. Golly, Allah has no idea what we're talking about.
No, it's okay. I'll catch up to it eventually. I caught up.
Sean, this
not kids. I know. No, but now we're believe me,
Sean. But all the fucking talks he had with homeboy that was just like sitting on the fucking front lawn in the fucking lawn chair, like running shit. Like, fuck, man, this is just crazy. They found that fucking bus buried under the fucking ground with all those dead bodies and his shit. Oh, man,
crazy! I was like, oh, yeah.
And then a little. I'm not joking. The entire finale is a prison war. The prisoners take over the prison and they send the fucking military in, and it is fucking crazy.
So the dude from SWAT though was the shit though. He was dope as a motherfucker. Yo, he didn't give a fuck. Yo, he was like, yo, we going in to get him. I was like, damn, they had like a whole, their SWAT team is like fucking like straight, like, I don't even know. Like,
but this is created by the same guy that does Yellowstone. And a lot of these actors that were in here are in Yellowstone. A lot of those cops and shit. Huh? No, this was Taylor Sheridan. What was this?
Sheridan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, man,
great show.
I really love that show. I thought the music was good. I thought just the acting. Jeremy Renner fucking killed it.
Yeah, he killed it, man. Great show. Just a great show.
Him talking to his fucking mom, who is the mom from the Lost Boys, and fucking his brother, who was that fucking piece of shit cop and all that. Like, Steve, their dynamic was just crazy.
Did you watch Reacher yet?
No, with Hawk and Hawk and Dove.
Yo,
you talked about it.
Yo, watch Reacher. I said, yeah, watch Reacher. I've been said it. Hero.
When did you say that?
Huh?
Did I black out? When did you say that?
I was gonna say, I don't remember you saying that.
I said it a while ago. I was like, yo, watch Reacher. Yo, Reacher is amazing.
I want to, but like, I don't remember you talking about it. Come on.
Yo,
man.
I'm telling you, I talked about it. Reacher.
Who's Discount Frank Grillo?
Oh,
Frank Grillo is Discount Frank Grillo. What the fuck?
Yeah, watch on Amazon
Prime. I want to.
Watch Reacher.
Yeah.
Well, you gave me something now. You gotta watch something.
All right, I'll get in there. I'll get in there. I'll watch Reacher.
Reacher was good. Definitely good.
Is that whole season already out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's on Amazon now.
Yeah. There's one scene where he breaks somebody up and put him in the back of a trunk. That shit is crazy.
I think I've seen a scene online where he's like in a shower in jail and fucks up a whole bunch of people. So, like, I could get into this. Man, SWAT guy from Mayor of Kingstown is Discount Frank Grillo.
He was. He did seem like that. Very Punisher-esque. But it was good though. What else? That's it. I ain't watching nothing else.
Nothing crazy. I mean, you guys are into sports. You guys are into basketball more than me. But March Madness is happening. What's this college? St. Peter's or something like that?
Baby, 15 seed. That's what I'm running through the whole way.
Cinderella team just coming in trying to start shit.
Duke versus North Carolina. I can't wait. Battle of the century. Coach K, baby.
Coach K, is it going to be his last game? Who knows? Maybe.
I don't know. Duke playing through it, though.
They are. They're playing well. I mean, there's only one number one seed left. I mean, Gonzaga lost. I mean, it's crazy. Like
Miami, I guess I read today that Miami is in for the first time in school history.
Is it first time in school history?
First time in their school history. They've
been in the top Hurricanes?
8. Yeah.
Really?
That's what the headline of the article.
You know what? That it could be right for basketball. Miami's never had a great basketball team.
I thought they at least did like.
I don't know about the Elite Eight.
Yeah,
that might be right.
Maybe Sweet 16, maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even City. I mean, Duke won, Villanova won. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Tomorrow, I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow.
It's rigged. Duke is gonna win.
I mean, that's why. I mean, you said Duke, North Carolina. I don't know, man. St. Peter's.
Man, St. Peter's ain't doing shit. They ain't got no big man though, so I gotta respect. I respect them on that. Like they balling with guards. You know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
I
I want these guards. I want St. Pete's.
I saw a picture of like the North Carolina arena, and it's like it looks like an NBA arena, just massive. And it's like, and here's St. Peter's Arena. It's like they play on half of the arena. It's like there's like no stands. There's nothing. It looks like a high school gym. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, Duke's gonna win it all because it's rigged. If they do, man, to give Coach K that'd be BS. But
man, stop hating.
Going over.
Haters.
Coach K is from Chi-Town.
What's that mean? You don't mean you're a Duke fan?
I like Coach K. I got all the respect for that man. He's a good man. So
no real big NFL news this week.
What are you talking about? Tyreek Hill got traded this week.
Oh shit! Tyreek Hill did go to the Dolphins. Man, I'm telling you, Miami and Las Vegas, those are the teams to watch out for next year. And they're really putting it to Mahomes. Like they're like, all right, Mahomes, like
you wanted $500 million contract. Here you go. Fucking win a title on your own. I mean,
yeah, you got Kelsey. That's it.
And Marquise Valdez-Scantling, the fucking garbage receiver from the Packers who caught like 26 balls last year.
And they are going to be terrible.
There's a good shot the Chiefs don't even make the playoffs.
The Bills are stacking up. They got Von Miller. They added a couple other players. Like they're stacking up. Dolphins are stacking up. Raiders are fucking stacking up.
Yeah, Dolphins.
No, not.
That's right. They did pick up Juju. Wow, that 1-year contract, right? Good for Juju. Juju. I mean, he couldn't even. He was the third receiver for Pittsburgh at this
Pittsburgh
point.
ain't doing shit next year either. They got Trubisky behind center.
they got Maserati Mitch. Don't even go.
Maserati Mitch.
That's what they were trying to call him here. I was like, get out of here.
Maserati Mitch.
He's more like Mazda Mitch.
That's funny because I have a Mazda.
He's like, I gotta crank that shit.
Yeah, I gotta.
James said no more sports talk.
No more. Sorry.
Oh, man, we sports dudes, man. James, we got
to talk about it a little bit. I mean,
we sports dudes.
You guys get anything this week? Anything for the toy box?
I did. I got a couple things for the toy box.
Got some more tapes?
Nope, not tape talk this week.
Oh, what did you get? Did you get an action figure or something?
No action figure.
Statue? Oh, you got a helmet.
And that's kind of it's a statue-ish.
Wow. All right, cool. Go.
Kaepernick's not getting picked up. By who?
Talk about Seattle. Seattle picking him up because he's been working out with all the receivers over there.
Pete Carroll literally was like, not here. So I don't know about that.
Yeah. I don't know. So what'd you get, Steve?
Toy box. So
I forgot my thing downstairs, so I
picked this up on a whim. This is a Q-Fig Max. It's it's kind of cutesy. It was in a clearance rack, and I just saw it, and I was like, well, this looks kind of cool. And $25, I'll pick it up. The packaging's.
You get that at Walmart?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Walmart's been carrying a lot of those. The
packaging's really nice. It's got like this really cool picture on the back. It's
you don't keep packaging now.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just admiring it. It's gonna go in the fucking garbage.
Just like you threw it, and this is where it's gonna go.
Yeah, they have a bat cowl on. They have like a movie cowl.
It's pretty cool. It's the Batman who laughs with all three of the little demons. I'm not gonna be able to get that big ass one, the giant awesome one. Yeah. But it's not bad. It's this cool little thing. It's gonna sit on the desk. You know, I like it. It's kind of cute. I like the little ha-ha-ha's everywhere. The three Robins.
Steve, to me, that's the same thing as getting a Funko Pop. You just bought yourself a more expensive Funko Pop.
I mean, it's $25. I mean, I'm not. And this is way better than the Funko Pop. Funko Pop's garbage.
Same thing.
The dead eyes. This has animation and
Q-Fig. Same.
Looks like a cartoon. It's great. I like it. It's fun for me. A little. You can take your shit to the bank. I don't care. And then I did get
on your parade and everything.
Steve James says those tapes are coming your way, Steve.
Thank you, James. I appreciate it.
Al says that's cool looking.
I got the Lord Zed Lightning Collection.
Damn, look at that giant
helmet.
Z shit.
It's pretty cool. It's fucking
crazy.
That's huge. Yeah,
it's really fucking big. Like
that shit looks stupid.
It came in pieces. It came in pieces. You had to turn it off. Sean, it also has like the voice changer when you turn it on. Like you can like, where is it?
So you actually do like fucking and scream and like.
When you put it on.
Yeah, when you put it on, you talk. Like
put it on.
When you put it on and you talk, it makes it sound a little different.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, well, I can put it on, but I have to take my headphones off.
All right, take your headphones off. You don't need it. Now talk.
It's really not comfortable and not very functional. It's so big. Ugh.
That looks cool though. It does. It looks stupid. It looks cool.
It's actually not terrible.
It looks cool. It's stupid, but it looks cool.
it is kind of. Oh, I gotta turn it off. It is kind of fucking stupid, but you know it's cool. It's got like this hidden compartment. This whole thing comes off, and that's where the batteries go. All of this is, it's plastic, but it's like this really kind of chromed out plastic. But then this all feels like this has texture, like it's like a leather, like it's like squishy.
Oh, that looks gross. Ugh.
That's kind of cool. And then like it's got like this muscle tissue shit in the back. Like it's pretty cool, man. Like it's not bad.
They did a good job though.
And it sits up. I moved some stuff around, so I got the helmets on all the shelves now on the top of the detolfs, and then this guy sits over there, and it looks cool. It looks really nice on one of those. It is fucking gigantic though, like compared to a Ranger helmet. Like the Ranger helmets, they come apart. You have to like take them apart and close them around your head. This one just goes over the top. Like it doesn't come apart. It's just gigantic. So sits on the shelf. It's good. I'm all caught up with.
It's for you. It's what you love. So this
is my shit. So
you get an Ivan Ooze one if that comes out.
No, probably not, because that would look terrible. But I am still missing the Pink Ranger helmet. I really want to get that.
Yeah, I've seen that at GameStop.
Yeah, Ryan just said he was looking at that helmet today, and they had a Pink Ranger one too. So.
Yep, I have seen the Pink Ranger in the wild, but didn't have the funds to pick it up at the time. So hopefully, I come across it.
Is that the last? They didn't release the Yellow Ranger yet.
No, but they did release the pre-order for the Lord Draken. That's like the evil White Ranger / Green Ranger guy.
Yeah, and
I pre-ordered that. So when that comes in, I'll be getting that one too.
You have the Black Ranger helmet?
They haven't released it.
So what do they have?
When they release it, they haven't released that either.
Okay. All right.
The only one that
you just have red and green. And
red, green, white, and this one. I need to get pink, but that's it. The only one I don't have that they have released is the 2017 movie Red Ranger helmet.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
I don't want that one. It looks terrible. It looks like garbage.
That was on clearance when Toys R Us was going out of business for like.
Yeah, and I didn't. It was like $20, and I was like, like I don't want it. Don't have that. But this thing's actually, it's pretty sweet. Like this giant Lord's Edge shiny helmet, but it's not even like a helmet. It's like his head. It's like his decapitated head sitting on my shelf.
Does it come with a base, a stand?
It does. It has like a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers base. But I don't have any of them on their bases. I like the way they look, just sitting how they normally sit. But I don't know. This one, like you could put like a stake through it, like a little set it on a pike kind of thing. That might look kind of cool.
Yeah, but then you ruin it. You're cutting a hole in the top of it.
You never see the top. All you see is that big Z.
Just put that thing on the thing, man, and call it a day.
I'm not doing anything crazy. I do have a design that I came up with.
That Z is just fucking crazy.
It's so big.
It's like
I do have a design.
It looks like our logo Z almost.
I created a template for a helmet kind of display using like PVC pipe and stuff, and with a base that attaches to the wall, so they can all be mounted around the room. So,
But you can
I'll
get
probably
helmet
be doing that.
bases, like you can get mounts and shit for that, can't you?
Maybe, but I can also make them for a lot cheaper. Just buy the materials at
You
the
should get some
hardware
LED
store.
lights too and light them
Probably
up.
good. LED lights are a whole nother thing. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. So, yeah, that's my toy box. A thing Lil thought was garbage and I love, so fuck you. And then this.
I got some of those cute figs already, Steve. There's
It's not like my favorite thing, but it was
I
on
know.
clearance. Oh, you know what I did find though while I was there? It was in the clearance aisle and I picked it up. It was the Leonardo and Donatello double pack from the movie.
Why didn't you fucking get it?
It was $60. It wasn't on clearance. I was like, I don't want to pay $60 for a 6-inch fucking figure. I don't want to do it.
So just take out the package and put it in your pocket.
Just fucking steal it. Like you don't got shit to live for. Fucking steal it.
Fuck it.
Who cares? Go to jail. It's fine.
Tear that shit up and put that shit in your pocket. They wouldn't blame. They're like, oh, just walk out.
Like, it's been like 2 years. I really need this.
yeah.
It's been longer than that.
It has been, and it's still like just looking online trying to find it. It's still ridiculous. But I didn't want. Nobody's gonna buy the fucking loose Donatello off me. It's just gonna sit here, and it's $60 is
So take it
too
apart.
much for a 6-inch figure.
People would buy the loose Donatello because they sold them individually as well.
And nobody had any problem finding any other turtle than Leonardo. He wasn't produced the same amount as everything else. That's why he's so hard to find.
I had them and sold them. Sorry.
I wanted them. I still haven't been able to find them. They're releasing the Secret of the Ooze variants.
They had in that same aisle, they had Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Splinter and Shredder. They had them all.
Well, I don't care about Splinter and Shredder. I just want.
It was actually pretty cool looking. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
No, I've seen them.
nice.
I've seen Splinter and Shredder, and I've seen Tokar and Razor, and I've seen Casey Jones and April O'Neil.
I have no interest in the Secret of the Ooze turtle figures. They look terrible.
It's the only ones I can get my hands on.
I don't need any more turtle figures. I am done.
Well,
you got those big fucking statues. So
I'm done.
that's what that is. Yeah.
And I love those movies. So, like those movies, I love those movies. So
Fucking Iron Studios, man, and they're fucking. I don't like Iron Studios. I don't like Iron Studios. I'm gonna put it out there now. I don't like their stuff. I have no reason for them. They're fucking 1/10 scale or 1/10 scale fucking.
I'm done with them. I
Figure
just
statues.
I sold my Spider-Man Iron Studio. I had that little one that was on that was supposed to be the diorama. I sold that shit. Got rid of that.
What was that? That was one with the one going up the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, you got rid of that shit?
You got rid of it.
Oh shit!
I know.
You never get rid of that because I was shitting on that, and you was like, "I'll never get rid of it."
Nope. I got rid of it.
I am so glad you did because I hated that thing.
Garbage.
Good.
What's up, Carlos?
Hey, Carlos.
Al just wants the Muckman from the cartoon series. Yeah, there's a glow in the dark one.
I just seen that this week. Actually, it was sitting on the shelves.
Yeah, glow in the dark.
Passed right by, Lil. I'm glad I got out of that game. I was like,
Same. I went to some shops today. I just didn't find anything I liked. Like they had nothing. They had nothing I liked.
it's so crazy. I don't even go to the store anymore and look at the toys.
Well, we've graduated from collecting everything we can get our hands on to being very selective. It's like, do I have a place for this? Where can this go? Did I set out to collect Q-Figs? No, but I got a spot right here on the desk. Looks great. So, it's become like I don't just go buy everything. I see tons of stuff that I like, but I'm just like, I just don't want to pay for it. I don't need it. I don't
like anything, Steve. I just look in the toy section. I'm just like, no. Oh, you know what I did get? I'm a liar.
No, those Master of the Universe figures from the Netflix show are pretty good.
I'm a liar. I did get something. I just realized that.
Carlos, what's up? He's almost done with Wolf Like Me. Sean loved it.
Loved it. Hero.
No, B, I haven't sent it out yet. I still have it. I didn't send out my year before. I wanted to before I moved, and then I didn't. So
I have a fascination because I have these sitting at my tattoo station at the shop, And my tattoo station is like full of like, vintage toys and stuff like that on my shelf. So what I started doing, and I've gotten into it because I got in them all for some weird reason. I just got all of them. I got.
Oh yeah, how could we ever figure that out?
Of course, how could we?
We can't see it.
Yeah,
Super 7 Transformers.
Yeah, I got the Super 7 Devastator. Really fucking cool though. The packaging is like huge.
I like the green.
Yeah, green came out really good.
Glow in the dark, yeah.
Yeah. It's all Lil's fault is why we don't have Comic Book Corner, so don't blame me, blame Lil.
You said this week you couldn't record. I said I would record.
Shut up.
We will come back with Comic Book
moving
Corner.
on.
Comic Book Corner is coming back.
A little moved across the country.
What's up,
we have
Joseph?
to give stuff time to kind of fall back into place.
Yeah.
I know, it's true. Like, I still haven't fully unpacked, so.
So yeah, I've been collecting a lot of these a little, and they're all on my like wall at work.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Andy says he's never seen those. Those look good. I think they're in a lot of places now. The Super 7 stuff's being picked up. Target carries them a lot. Like if you go back by the Target,
Target definitely has them, but I think
electronic section.
Comic book shops
yeah.
have the specialty ones. Like this one, I never seen at Target. If it was, it may have been in a pack of one and probably got it. But I thought this was really cool, and it's bigger than all the other ones. I love the card back though. The card back looks cool. So
Thank you,
Gregory.
Thank you, Gregory. I am working on it. I still got some more stuff to hang up around in front of me and stuff, and I got more shelf space around this way that you can't see on camera. But I'll do a room tour when I'm fully done. Why don't we add Comic Book Corner to this show? You know why? Because Steve gets bored of it. That's why, James. Steve falls asleep. Plus, we like to talk about the comics we pick up on New Comic Wednesday.
No, and I like you.
I have so many comics in at my comic book shop right now that I think I got to notice that you better come pick up your shit.
It's done, but I still need. I mean, this whole empty space, needs to get filled in. This is bothering me. I'm feeling the itch again. Like I don't like it. It's like busy, nothing. Busy, nothing.
You come over to Delaware. Come see me.
I'll just come to Delaware. Sure. I only live in California. I'll just come to Delaware. It's not like plane rides are expensive and time off of work is unheard of.
Andy wants to know, was that Devastator, Sean, part of the 3 3/4 inch?
Yeah, the Devastator was $24.
$24. So a little bit more, because he's right. I do agree. The Super 7, the 3 3/4 inch for $20 everywhere I see them for $20. That's too much for that. Those should be $10 figures.
I agree. They should be cheaper, but
yeah. So
did you see the G.I. Joe ones? I like the G.I. Joe ones too a little. I was like,
I knew you would. I saw those and I'm like, fuck. Sean's gonna pick these up and then he's gonna flip them later because he's just gonna be like, I don't need all of them.
Yeah, I want them, but I didn't start yet. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do
room tours. We've all done a lot of work to set our rooms up. As you can see, well, you can't see Sean's right now. It looks like Sean's is under a little bit of construction.
Yeah, mine is under construction.
But yeah, like I remember Sean. It was like a few months ago where a little like went offline or something like that, and you and me were just bullshitting, and I FaceTimed you and showed you the room, and you were like, I've never seen your fucking room before. You have so much shit. There's stuff everywhere. Like you can only see this. You can't see that shelf, and you can't even see that there's another detolf over here that you can't see. So
yeah. I never knew you had that much shit. I was like, wait, what? Fuck me up.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. So, and then of course my lovely tapes.
Like MTV Cribs.
The Joes and the TMT ones. I agree. Those should only be $9.99.
Agreed.
And yeah, James wants MTV Cribs. Yo, this is where the magic happens. Because this is what they always say whenever they go to fucking bedroom.
Where the magic happens. I have a couch. Is that where the magic happens? I mean, what? Sometimes it is. So.
Anybody collecting Beast Wars? We are not.
I do.
We were
not
too old. We were too old when Beast Wars came out. I was never a fan of Beast Wars. So.
I collect a lot of Transformers though. my Transformer collection is disgusting. Like on
Well,
a whole.
because you got
But
all
you
the-
wouldn't. But like,
the
even
mu-
you
we
can
got all
admit
the
though that what was that? What was the Optimus Prime Beast Wars?
Optimus Primal.
Asmus Primal.
But like that Iron Studio statue of like that was like I know it was crazy expensive, but it looked so good.
I would never pay that money for a Beast Wars.
No, of course not. But I'm just saying, like it looked good. You can't deny that it looked great.
I don't like Beast Wars, Steve. Ugh. I just don't like it.
You don't like robots covered in furs? Come on!
It's terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm gonna
G1
transform from a
Transformers.
robot into an animal, like
Yeah,
a
man, G1.
full-on fur animal.
G1 for me, man. You can't sway me. I don't even like after the movie Transformers. Like I don't like any. I definitely don't fucking like what's that
Bayformers.
bitch ass dude's name?
Michael
That's
Bay.
the-
Michael Bay. Bayformers.
no. I'm talking about cartoons. Ultra Magnus.
Oh, Ultra Magnus.
I can't.
Yeah,
Stand
but you got that damn poster with Ultra Magnus right in the middle of it.
I know, but it was the only poster I could get. Like, what do you want me to do? The only thing I could
So
get.
you love it and hate it at the same
Oh,
time.
I love and
When you
hate
look
it.
at
It's like a love-hate relationship. Like,
You
look
know,
at
he's got it framed, and he just like he just
spit
puts
on
it
it.
over- he
He,
just
he
colors
watches
it
it.
black
He looks at it like
marker.
this. He just looks at it like this. He just covers up.
He covers
Walk
it in
past
black marker on the glass part, so like it doesn't ruin the poster, but he doesn't see Ultra Magnus in the middle. It's like,
What would if you
or
could
puts a
get like
sticker
a
of hot rod over it.
like a pixelated like thing, so it looks like he's just trying to obscure something. He just puts a little pixel sticker over the top of it.
I fucking hate that dude, man.
Ryan agrees. Optimus Primal. Roll the eyes. A name like Ultra Magnus, you'd have thought he would have been a badass. Yeah.
He's a
He's a
bitch.
ultra
he was a
bitch.
He has been a bitch in everything. If you ever see Ultra Magnus, he's a bitch. If I get a shirt and said Ultra Magnus is a bitch, I would. The worst of the Transformers. The worst.
Al said the third season of Beast Wars select. I don't know.
I never watched a season.
No, not
The
one.
animation never grabbed me. It was like that, and like remember that show Reboot? You know, it's like all that early TV CGI. Just like I was just
Yeah.
as a child,
too
I was
old.
watching that, going like, oh no.
I was too old for that. I think I was too old for that.
Sean needs to bring back the saying acquired.
I haven't acquired anything.
I know.
There's no reason for me to acquire none. I ain't acquired none.
Fuck, that was when Sean was collecting like 6-inch figures and all this
But
shit.
Sean was collecting everything, and he would come to the toy box with
Everything.
And I also acquired, and that was our drinking
spent
game.
at Target.
You said what? Hello?
So you spent $1,000 at Target just on figures.
No, I never.
I know. I'm just.
I was hard on GI Joes. The funny part is I have those Big Bad Toy Store. I have those Super 7 GI Joes in my cart, and I have them on pre-order. I'm not gonna buy them things. Like I was like,
why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
They look so cool though. They look just like the animation, and I
Which one?
love
What are they?
animation.
Super 7 GI Joe Ultimates. They're $50 a figure.
They're $50 a figure, but they look so fucking
Yeah, so
great.
do
I'm
the
looking at it.
Thundercats. So do the Turtles. No, man.
I had all the Thundercat. I had the Thunder Tank on pre-order. I don't even know why. I'm like, why do I have this on pre-order? I don't really want it, but it is a vehicle, so I don't mind having.
Yeah, Sean, I'm not gonna lie, those things do look pretty nice.
Yeah, they look good as shit.
But what are you gonna do with them? You're not gonna pose them. You're not gonna.
I know. I just want a fucking GI Joe statue. That's all I really want. I want a Snake Eye statue, and it's killing me that I can't have one. Fucking PCS collection.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, that Snake Eyes on that Super 7 Ultimates looks terrible. So
That's the blue suit one, right?
blue and purple, yeah, no good.
Yeah, but that was the original suit from the first.
I know, but it looks like not good. But that Cobra Commander though, and that Duke, golly,
They look great. They look fucking great. The Lady J, the Storm Shadow looks great.
Destro looks really good.
You know what? I'm happy with the
Damn.
little
Damn.
7th scale PCS ones I got. I got a little representation. I'm done. I don't need any more.
They had the PCS statue at the GameStop I went to where I got the Z helmet.
Mhm.
It was on clearance for like $15.
I know. I got all mine for under $30. So I'm like, you know what? I'm good.
I got out of that game. I got rid of all my shit.
I know. I got my little representation right there in front of me. Got the Turtle guys, some He-Man, Optimus, Joes, Voltron, and I'm done. I don't need any more 80s stuff.
So you're not getting a statue. You're not getting a He-Man statue.
No, I will get the He-Man statue. When the He-Man statue comes out, I'm gonna sell these figures, the He-Man Masters original figures.
I just want like the bullshit re-release Walmart He-Man figures, the ones that look like from the 80s.
Yeah, just get those.
They're out. They're fucking gone. All they have is
they're
like
re-releasing them again in 40th anniversary packaging.
Yeah.
Okay, like I want to get a He-Man, a Battle Cat, and a Skeletor. That's all I want.
They're coming back out because they're doing them in 40th anniversary packaging.
I just want them to go on top of my VCR. And if they release fucking Skeletor's cat that he rode around in that purple one,
Panther,
I'll get that motherfucker too. But
it's still it's out there. But
yeah, I run into it every now and then. Target has them too.
I've looked at it, set a few Targets and Walmarts. I haven't been able to find them, but I have seen them in the past. So like as soon as I find them, I'm just going to grab them.
And like I said,
they're not expensive. They're like $10, $15.
Yeah, they're re-releasing them again because they're again new packaging.
Did you get rid of your Optimus Prime too?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have one, so he has to be talking to you.
I got the statue still here.
Oh, you kept it?
Yeah, I kept it. Because I like that. Because I like the cell shaded animation look on it. That's why. I wish it was bigger, but it's not. So it's fine.
I wouldn't spend what I spent on mine.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna spend that. That's why. Like it's just not.
It is good though. I do love it.
I get it.
My collection.
I'm happy with what I got.
They are on clearance down south.
Well, if I run into it on clearance, Steve, I'll let you know.
Let me know, yeah, because I'm not south and nothing's on clearance. So
yeah, so I don't think there was any news or trailers, right? There's nothing this week.
No, what did you? We all seen that Batman deleted scene
with the Joker.
Yeah. What is everyone's take on this?
So, Steve, since you absolutely love this movie, I'm going to let you go first.
I did love the movie. I think Sean loved the movie too.
No, we all love the movie, but Steve, you were just like through the moon with this movie.
Well, I was, and I also wasn't. I had my own hangups with it. But here's the thing with this Joker.
Al thinks it was awesome.
Here's the thing with this Joker. It's definitely, they're going for something. I don't know if I really like what they're going for. I don't know about this whole like mange head, with just like, he just looks like that's not even a face. It's just so like, they were like, we're going to do Heath Ledger times 10. And I'm like, I guess like, if that's what you want, but like, I kind of like, for lack of a better term, like I kind of like almost like the Jared Leto version a little bit more. Like maybe not what they did with him, but he wasn't all scarred up and fucked up. Maybe get rid of the face tattoos. Just make him a fucking weirdo.
It went too far.
I think it did. Like I think it was just like it was just kind of like it was just. I like the scene, but oof, like
you said in the scene.
You said in the text feed alone when I shared that earlier this week, you were like, I can't watch that shit for a 3-hour movie, and I couldn't either. Like, no, they're gonna have to give him more. You're also gonna have to work on your sound editing so I can hear what the fuck he's saying, or at least put some closed captioning because I don't know what the fuck was even going on.
He was like that in Internals too. He was like that in Internals too. I can hear shit he was saying in Internals.
It didn't matter what he was saying in Eternals. It didn't matter what anybody was saying in Eternals. Lil, have you watched Eternals yet?
I have not.
You motherfucker!
You really?
You know what? I'm afraid to. I just don't want to see.
We're gonna watch that for 31 Days of Horror this year
because that shit was a tragedy.
So, my take on this is two things. So they were trying to silence the lamb, seeing this thing up. Like here, again, Batman being the greatest detective here in this movie. I think everybody keeps talking about this detective work that Batman's done in this movie.
Oh, he's a terrible detective.
I think he was a terrible detective. Everyone else is helping him. Everyone else is doing things outside of him using the computer a few times, and maybe that one scene where Alfred was actually doing some shit and he saw something. Like, this scene to me would have made Batman worse. Like,
well, that's why they didn't put it in the movie.
I
agree.
They
just released this as an extra. Just like we filmed it, like it didn't work for the movie, but we filmed it, so like we'll just show it to you. And I appreciate that. Like, why not?
Okay, yeah. I mean, they
see it.
That's fine, and that's fine, and I'm glad they cut it. I also agree with both of you. I think they're going with didn't the Joker in one of the comic runs, like the one where he mutilated his face and kind of like had the face mask on.
Death of the family.
Yeah, so I think
Scott Snyder.
that's what I think that's what they're trying to go for. That's what it looks like that they're trying to go for eventually. Like that's what this Joker's been.
Well, you can't do a
working
death
for.
of the family story if you don't have a fucking family. So, like, and I don't see this Pattinson Batman being the type to rope in a bunch of kids to help him with his bullshit. So
I'm just saying, but
I'm not sure
I'm not sure
what that kind of Batman looks like in real life.
They like to pick and choose.
So. I agree.
Snippets that they like, and I think that's the Joker that they're picking here.
George Clooney.
like I mean, well, George Clooney, Val Kilmer, but I mean, in their defense, they were just like roommating with another man.
Well, I was gonna say Chris O'Donnell was 47 years old.
Yeah. I still go back to that every time I think about Batman Forever. I'm like, he's got nowhere else to go. I'm like, fucking who cares? Like, he's 34 years old.
He's a grown man.
He's been paying taxes for fucking a minute. Like, what are you talking about? Go get a hotel. Like, what the fuck?
You're a grown man.
I'm gonna go to Metropolis. I'm like, all right, well, fuck, sounds like you got a plan.
I agree, James. I don't think that scene was needed. I like what they did with the Joker in the movie, keeping him in the shadows, keeping him in Arkham.
Yeah.
Just I don't want the Joker as the villain in the second movie either. I do not want the Joker being the villain.
You're fucking getting it, dude.
I don't think we are. I think
you know who I want? You know who I want? Who I really want? Well, I mean, Hush would be cool because we haven't gotten a live screen Hush. But Hush would be really, really fucking cool. And that's more grounded. Hush would be really, really cool. If not Hush, I guess second to Hush, I think I really want to see a good Mr. Freeze. Like a good Mr. Like we have Mr. Freeze.
Does that work in this world though?
I think it could. I mean, you just have to take out the puns and dancing around like
Mr. Freeze in the animated series was a great example of a good Mr. Freeze.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfection.
How are you going to use a freeze gun here? Like that.
I know. It's like this world doesn't work for that, I don't think. That technology doesn't really work well.
I don't know.
They could make it.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. You gotta probably look at like maybe like more for this world, it's like more like ground.
I don't want to see Scarecrow again. Like I do love Scarecrow,
we're not gonna get a Killer Croc. You know what I'm saying?
No, not in this world. No.
Yeah, we can get a Scarecrow in this world though. Scarecrow could work in this world again. Ugh.
Well, I mean it's just drugs and all, but like I never liked the Nolan Scarecrow. I didn't like that.
I hated the Nolan Scarecrow.
So like I want like a legit Scarecrow. And if they took like a page from the Arkham games, gave him the fucking Freddy Krueger hand with the needles, like
fucking great.
That would be fucking sweet.
So we got a lot of comments on this Batman talk with a lot of rogues.
Oh, different villains.
Yeah. Clayface can't be used.
No way.
Clayface can't be used in this version.
It's too
animated. It's too. You gotta use too much CGI for that, and this is not really a CGI Batman.
See, and James makes a good point. Court of Owls could be great. Court of Owls could be great because that's like that actually fits in with Hush in a way because of the Elliott family.
Yeah, Mad Hatter could work in this world too. Mad Hatter could work.
Well, they all used hallucinogenics, so
Firefly could work. I think
Firefly is going to be in Batgirl.
Yeah.
I've been saying Court of Owls since you guys made me read that book. That should have been the movie.
I've been saying Court of Owls for years now.
Yeah, since we read that
Court of Owls is
since we read that trade, I was like Court of Owls.
I can see a great talent too. It would be a really good talent to just kind of don that kind of mask.
Could you imagine that fucking suit in live action, just fucking giving Batman the fucking business?
Yeah,
golly.
And he had Van Damme's and face Batman. Love it. Steve, do the voice.
No, I'm not your fucking monkey. You just make dance. What the fuck?
He's not even here tonight. Don't come on. Don't throw Van Damme.
The fucking background's gone. Van Damme.
He had it on earlier. He had a shirtless Van Damme on.
Fucking check bounced from last week. Van Damme's pissed.
Listen, my friend over here, the swamp creature from the Black Lagoon. See, he's good.
There you go.
Yeah, what did fucking Frankie say in that movie? He said some shit when he was like getting sucked into the vortex. I forget what he said.
I forgot. Gotta go back and watch that movie.
We reviewed that. We got to go back and listen to the review.
We did.
We did.
We did. Should be on Patreon.
It's on the archives. On the archives.
I'm sick of Catwoman.
Azrael.
Azrael would be fucking kind of cool, man.
You probably use Zaz. Zaz is probably
Zaz would be perfect in this. He's just a serial killer.
Yeah, he's a serial killer. That probably would be great. But again, do we want to see another serial killer?
I was gonna say they just keep repeating themselves.
Like all Batman's rogues gallery would be a bunch of fucking serial killers in this world. Like,
serial killers are gangsters, right?
That's why I thought Mr. Freeze. He's this crazy scientist.
It's too much CG. It's too much CG for this Batman. It doesn't work.
It doesn't need to be.
It doesn't work, Steve. That character wouldn't work for this. Like Clayface.
I was thinking about fucking Batman and Robin the other day. I was like, why was this motherfucker wearing a robe in his base? Like that would warm you up.
Hugo Strange would be really good.
The point is to be cold.
Hugo Strange would be a good side character, not a real villain.
Well, if they're going into Arkham shit, then Hugo Strange would be great.
You could bring in Harley Quinn too. You know what I mean? Harley Quinn would work pretty well. You know what I mean? If you can do it right, you gotta do it.
I would prefer actually if they she's a relatively new character, but if they introduce Punchline into this one and just to differentiate, because Harley Quinn's already so big in the DCEU stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like Margot Robbie kind of owns that. I would hate to see another actress try to top that one.
Yeah,
so,
I agree. I agree.
So introduce this Punchline character and give her own thing to do that doesn't fight with that.
What about Poison Ivy?
If Mr. Freeze is too much, Poison Ivy's too much.
I know.
I mean, that's the problem.
I know. See, that's
Sean, fucking could you Man Bat?
Yeah, but not for this one. You think it'd be good for this?
Why not? I mean, it's a fucking it's a thing. It's a fucking serum.
I think to me, I think he fucked up by going too Nolan-esque. Deathstroke would be fucking great. I think he went too Nolan-esque with it. So I think that every villain has to be more of a grounded villain in a weird way. But it has never been done before the proper way. And this is my problem with Batman is like they never do it the way it should be portrayed in the comics. They always want to give it their own fucking take. And it's never portrayed as source material of a fucking Batman.
No, it's always their interpretation of it. James, to answer the question.
Hate it because I felt like Affleck's Batman could have taken on all of these villains.
Oh, that was a fantastical world. I mean, they were dealing with gods and all kinds of weird shit. James,
this Batman's not dealing with that kind of shit.
Who do you see playing Punchline? I would pick Alexandria Daddario. One, she's got a great big smile. Two, True Detective. So, you ever see True Detective season 1, Sean?
Yeah, I did. But no,
okay,
not Punchline.
But Sean, I think I agree with you. Like I think Matt Reeves took this so far into the real world that it's like even Penguin. Are you awake? Even Penguin is taller than Batman. He's just like a bigger. Like, why do they even call him Penguin? Like, for what?
I don't know who could play Deathstroke, but Deathstroke would be a good villain. I don't like it's so hard to cast in this world that you just can't use anybody. And I don't even know if it would even work for this world because it's so really just grounded.
Sorry, Gregory's saying that I'm asleep during all this DC talk.
Well, you could at least chime in. We chime in on Marvel talk. Like,
I was trying to figure out who I would want to play Punchline. I was just trying to figure out what young actress can play Punchline.
As soon as we start talking Marvel, Lil's like, what do? So.
Oh, Marvel. Let's talk Marvel.
Love and Blade Runner. Who was that? Was that
I don't know.
Who was that? Did she play? Was that the one that played Maury? I don't know her name. She was dating Ben Affleck. What was her name?
She's in that new movie, Dark Water.
Yeah.
De Armas. Anna De Armas.
Yeah.
There it is.
Isn't she too old?
I can't see her being Punchline. What's the girl? What's the tall blonde girl's name that was in that show that we was watching on HBO, Steve?
Station 11.
Yeah, what's her name?
I don't know, but I don't know about her as Punchline though.
I like her as somebody though. Like I feel like she should be in a Marvel movie or a DC movie at some point. She did good at Terminator. She did good at Terminator.
You guys watch that movie Fresh yet?
No, fuck. I didn't watch it.
On Hulu. That girl, her in Fresh. What's her fucking? What's her name? She would be great as Punchline. She's got the look.
The kid from the Umbrella Academy who played Robin.
Yeah, that's been cast, but I don't know. He's getting too old now. This point.
But see, that's the problem. Like I don't give me like my favorite comic book character for me personally, Robin, obviously. But that character doesn't fit in this. Nobody in their right mind would put fucking red tights on a 12-year-old and go fight crime.
I don't think
that's not happening in this.
I don't think you have to do red tights though, Steve. I think that all you have to do is give it a good costume. It doesn't have to be red tights. It can just be a nice costume that looks like Batman's costume, homemade kind of style. Give it a little bit of tech. Do this. Robin can be done.
Well, I mean, they did in the Arkham games. It didn't look too outlandish.
But it
just had the R, and that was it.
It just has to be done right, and you really have to write a really
Chris
good
O'Donnell
story.
suit.
You have to write a really good story to bring in Robin to that level.
No, a little bad, bad. That's not how to do it.
With the giant codpiece.
It's not how you do it. It's the wrong way.
I mean, that's Robin to me.
Stupid collar and fucking nipples and bullshit. No, it is too. But like, I don't know. But at the same time, like, I already understand how outlandish. Like, the reason I fell in love with Robin was because I was a kid reading those books, and so I put myself in his shoes. I can't put myself in Batman's shoes, so that's why I identify with that character. But in a movie that you're supposed to be taken seriously, like it's really hard to figure out what kind of man
I think they're gonna know
would do that.
I think they're gonna know him. I think they're just gonna. I don't even think they're gonna introduce a Robin until way later. If they do,
they're not going to. Not in that Reeves verse.
What'll happen would be if they did anything, they would introduce the Nightwing, and it would be a Dick Grayson Nightwing, and have some kind of tie, but not like the sidekick tie.
Yeah.
Just because I just don't see them going down that road.
Daisy Edgar Jones. That's the actress I was looking for. Daisy Edgar Jones. I think she could be Punchline all day, every day.
If they go Damian Wayne, if he comes from the League of Shadows, maybe. But again, that's going to be at least 15 years from now. Like they have that age,
But the whole point of Damian Wayne is his relationship with Bruce is so dead set because of Bruce's relationship with Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Tim Drake before Damian even came into the picture. That's how that relationship goes the way it does. He doesn't do the same things, and it sounds really dirty, but he doesn't do the same things with that boy that he did with the others.
Right, and again, he's going to have to go through 3 Robins before he gets there.
They're not doing that here. I mean, you can never do that. Like, chronologically, that doesn't even make sense. Like, he would be 90 when he gets to his 3rd Robin. So it's like they just, this full Bruce Wayne never ages. That's how they make that work. But I don't know, man. I want to see it done.
Sad, Steve. I don't think you're ever going to get a proper Robin story told.
I mean, the closest I've gotten is Titans, and even that's wishy-washy because that show's kind of wishy-washy. Great episodes, shit episodes. Just kind of goes back and forth.
I got to go back and watch that last season because you said you liked that last season, right? For a bit.
I like parts of the last season, but Tim Drake's my favorite Robin. I didn't mind the actor they cast, but I hated what they did with his character the whole season. I was just like, God, all he does is cry.
Well, then I don't want to watch it. I already had problems with that series anyway, so. All right, forget it. I'm not going to watch it now.
And they shit on the Red Hood storyline. Like, they introduced Red Hood. And it's like, oh, no. This isn't how it's supposed to happen.
I love that. That's my favorite DC, still my favorite DC animated movie. I mean, that was one of the best. Yeah, I think it's my favorite DC animated movie.
I haven't watched a lot of the new ones. Like, I haven't seen the Hush one.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one either.
Because I heard they changed too much. I heard they made the Riddler the Hush in that one. I was like,
Really?
That's not from the books. What the fuck? You can't just make somebody else Hush.
I thought they were kind of going that route here. You know what I mean?
In the Pattinson movie?
Yeah, because because
No, they dropped it. They dropped-
the journalist who was murdered is Hush's father.
Yeah,
Right.
Elliot something.
And
something
that's
Elliot.
where I thought that they were going with the Pattinson movie. That's who the Riddler's father would have been.
Maybe,
because that would have, to me, a little bit made more sense for it to go on this murder spree.
I don't want to see
rather
Paul
than
Dano
being an
wrapped in
orphan.
gauze. I'm
Huh?
gonna tell you that right. I don't want to see Paul Dano wrapped in gauze for Batman 2. No, thank you.
I get it. I'm just saying. I thought that's what they were going here. I thought they were combining those two backstories.
I like when Hush. I just love Hush's his suit because it's like a twist on the Robin suit. He's got the little H on his chest instead of the R. You know, like when those books were coming out, like you thought, like, is this Jason Todd? Is this like what's going on here? And then it comes out it's this Elliot guy, but it's like it was a really cool kind of back and forth when the books came out.
Ryan says the only real thing that happened in Titans was Nightwing getting shot in the neck.
Yeah, but what wasn't cool was Beast Boy turning into a green bat and then a whole bunch of bats flying him up a building.
Trash.
That was
trash.
Really bad.
That really happened?
Really trash.
Oh man, it happened.
Oh man.
And it was bad. It was really bad. It was I think the best couple scenes in season 2 of Titans was the shot of Jason Todd before he got dropped into the Lazarus pit, because like he had that interaction with Joker in the beginning of the season. Joker went at him with the crowbar, and then he was just here's Red Hood. But then they did like a flashback scene, and they showed his body getting uncovered, and his entire fucking head just looked like something from like Faces of Death. Like it was just all fucking like his jaw was like way over here, and it was just all split and crazy. It's like holy shit, god damn. That's crazy. And then
I thought you were gonna say the end credits.
Hawk. No, the stuff they did with Hawk was actually pretty cool. Like Hawk had like this weird time bomb set in his chest, and it went off.
They killed him, right?
Yeah, they detonated it before they could, or it detonated before they could save him, and it was just because you thought they were going to save him. They were right there. They were just like they were 2 seconds too late, you know. And you're like, oh, they're going to do it. They're going to fucking save him. All this melodrama is set up for nothing. And then poof, he just blows up. And you're like, holy shit. They killed him off crazy. But then they went into this whole afterlife shit for 3 episodes where they were all on a train in black and white. And I was like, what are we doing?
Sorry.
What are we doing?
Sorry. Sorry, Steve. Everything you love gets shit on. Sorry.
It's true. It is true.
We go to bed now.
I was gonna say it's getting late and there's no trailers or anything else to talk about, so I guess we'll call it a night. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for your support. Ryan is saying Superboy was in love. He's laughing.
Although there is a new mobile game you're going to be interested in.
What?
They released a trailer for it this week.
What?
It's called Disney Mirrorverse.
I think I saw it.
It's like a squad-based fighting game, but it's
I don't like those.
I just want all
puzzles.
The Disney characters. Come on, man.
I don't even play the Marvel ones. I just want my Dr. Mario back. That's all I want.
It's true. I want that back too. All right, Sean's gonna fall asleep and hate us if we don't end this shit. So we're gonna end this shit.
Night. All right, good night, guys. Thank you for listening. This is Lil.
It's Sean.
This is Steven. Until next week, everybody, keep it geeky. Peace.